2, and 1. And we are live with a special edition of Little Shop Live. And we're doing something really cool today. We're interacting with classes, and we've delivered packets of materials for teachers to use with their students and work along with us here in the Little Shop of Physics Live studio. And we also have a Little Shop of Physics person embedded in Mrs. Baldwin's class at Linton Elementary School. We got Heather over there. Can we spotlight? Oh, yeah. Hey, folks. How is everybody? And we're going to keep them up on the screen because we have a special job for Mrs. Baldwin's class. Today's episode is It's About Time, and we're talking about time. And one of the things we're interested in is your perception of time. So we have a job for you kids and actually all the other classes who are there. We want you to do the same thing. What we're going to do is we're going to see how good you are at estimating time. And we're going to ask you to estimate how long you think half a minute is. How long is 30 seconds? So when I give you the word, we want you to close your eyes, and then you're going to say when you think 30 seconds is up. And when you think 30 seconds is over, we want you to put your hands up. So everybody's going to do this in all your classes. We're going to see how good are you at estimating time. So everybody close your eyes. I'm going to count down from 5, and when I say go, you're going to tell us when you think 30 seconds is up, and when you think 30 seconds is up, hold up your hand. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And hold up your hand when you think 30 seconds has passed. All right, and now it's 30 seconds. And looks like all of you folks in Mrs. Baldwin's class, nearly all of you jumped the gun a little bit. That's because when nothing's happening, it just feels like time is going really, really slow. Whereas when you're doing an episode of Little Shop of Physics Live, it's like, what? It was 30 minutes? I can't believe it. It goes very, very quickly. And that is kind of an interesting game to play, because we're talking about time, and then we have given teachers some materials that you use in class today. We have special glasses, which your students are going to need. You've got holiday lights. You've got a clock fan that you have to use. And what else do they have? Oh, and they have a stick. Which is awesome. Very exciting indeed. And let's do our first demonstration. And over to Ty here. And Ty, what do we got going on over here?
All right. So this is a wheel. Oops, I started it. This is a wheel, and we have strings on it. And there are little weights down here to make the wheel a wheel, so the strings stay like taut. So I'm going to turn it, and we're going to see what you can see through the strings.
All right, I'm going to dim the lights here so we can have a better effect.
Oh, cool.
What? You're projecting a little image on the screen. Some light coming up.
Oh, there we go.
Was that better? Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that.
Right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're projecting an image on the strings. Oh, that is
like
cool.
She's making a screen.
She is making a screen. It's just kind of an intermittent screen. And Sherry, what the heck is happening here?
Yeah, neat demo with persistence of vision, right? So that light is reflecting back from those strings and getting caught on your retina for a little bit. So when you see things, your retina records it for a little bit, and so it stays there. And so even though the strings aren't constantly making a screen for you, your brain plays them together, kind of like a movie with frames, or like when you blink and your eyes open up again, you don't even notice that, those little breaks, because of that image just staying right there on your retina.
And we've got something that teachers can try, right? Ty's got, it's time for the stick. Yes. And this is not just to discipline the person who's sitting next to you at the table. That's not what this is for. No. This is another persistence of vision demonstration. So Ty, show us what we got.
All right. You're going to take your stick, and you're going to just wave it really fast in front of this your projector light. And then it should do the same thing that it did on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. The images are showing up
Yeah.
on this. That is awesome.
That's a great way to like watch a movie if you have
In this age of
have someone who
technology,
has
if
to-
you ever feel like going back, grab a stick and a projector. Yes, absolutely.
And teachers have that. You could actually do it in front of your projector so that you are watching Little Shop of Physics live by doing the demonstration from Little Shop of Physics live, which would be kind of awesome. And sorry for Patrick, I forgot to turn the lights back on again. We have a lot of technology going on today, so you have to be slightly patient with us. Now, let's see if Heather is able to do a little projection on a stick, because this is something classes can try. And Heather's got a little projector. She's got a little stick, and she's going to wave the stick in front of the projector. And kids there should be able to see what's happening there.
Oh, look at Heather go. This is really more
Oh,
of
yeah.
a two-person
Heather's
job,
tearing
but
it up.
she's doing it. Nice.
All right, and I'm seeing some thumbs up over there. Looks like they're seeing
Nice.
an image projected on a stick.
That's awesome. Some people have the holiday light projectors out in front of their house.
Oh my
You
gosh.
could maybe sneak on somebody's lawn.
Just obey the no trespassing signs for your own safety.
Fantastic
and all that good
idea.
stuff.
And now our next persistence of vision demonstration, we're going to go over to Maud over on the other side here.
Oh, yeah. So here I've got a big old fan. I did take it apart and I put some duct tape on all of the fan blades here. And so I've got all three are different colors. I've got a dark green, a dark blue, and a red duct tape. The red's a little bit brighter, so it's not going to do exactly what we want, but this is still going to be super cool. I've got a light here to make things a little brighter so we can see everything that's going on. So, Sherry, if you wouldn't mind, if we could.
These are important colors in science,
They
right?
are. They are.
Brian, do you want to talk
These
more
are
about
primary colors, and in principle, if you mix red and green and blue, those are the three colors of the three color sensors in your eyes, we should get something that looks like white. So let's go ahead and crank it up.
that? Yeah, so we'll just turn up the fan speed here gradually, and we can...
And like
Check it
Sherry
out.
was talking about earlier, there's persistence of vision things. Some of it actually happens in your brain, too, and your brain kind
Well,
of
let's
tends
crank
to
it up more.
fill
Can we
in
crank it
some
more?
gaps for you.
Do you want me to put it at a normal
Yeah. Put it at a normal
shutter speed?
normal shutter speed. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. And so what I'm seeing is, I'm not seeing red and green and blue. I'm just seeing a blur of color.
Yeah. Almost.
And so your
Grayish,
eyes are
whitish.
seeing each of those colors, and it's happening so fast that it's just taking it everywhere, and you're not seeing where all of the fan blades are at that exact time. And then your brain just kind of like blends it all together for you in this weird kind of pinkish, lightish white color there.
Yeah. No, our brains do it that way with the persistence of vision in our eyes. But cameras don't have persistence of vision. So we did some playing this week with the slow-mo capabilities on a smartphone. So just going to encourage all the kids out there, go check out things in slow-mo. We'll be seeing that a lot this show. So just to look at this fan here on my camera.
Oh,
And I'm
whoa.
also going to adjust the speed. You can get to some really neat, sorry, I'm doing two things at once.
Whoa, I can see the blades on your camera, but I can't see them in reality.
Wow.
Looks like they're standing still.
They're going so much slower, they're like not moving.
Yeah, you can reach this point where the frame speed matches the speed of the fan, so it's taking a picture.
Oh, wow.
I kind of like that there
Oh,
too.
that
now I can
is
see all the different
good.
colors.
That is
It's
good.
not
And so we
going
can
as
see all the
fast.
colors. And you're just doing this with your smartphone, and you're just doing slow motion.
Exactly.
And you're not even recording a video.
No, I'm
This
not.
is just live on your screen.
Yeah.
And Sherry, you came up with another thing with another fan that was kind of awesome too.
Yeah, so let's set that up.
So again, the camera doesn't do this persistence of vision. It's just recording images kind of like all along. And it records an image every once in a while. And if it records an image, and every time it's recording it, the fan's at the same place, it's going to look like the fan is standing still.
So I can show you, first off, in the slow-mo on my camera, and you get this really cool effect too.
Let's let Patrick switch the thing, and you can see, like, I'm seeing a blur of the fan blades, as I would.
Right. Oh, is Patrick's?
Do you want me to be on normal camera speed or?
Just regular camera speed. There you go. Maybe zoomed in a little.
Well, that's gonna take a second.
No worries. So we'll give Patrick a chance to get set up with the technology here.
So what's important to realize, this black thing, sorry, I'm trying to do it via looking at the screen. This is a fan with fabric blades. So normally I wouldn't recommend sticking your hand in fan blades, but these ones are okay.
Oh, so you don't want to do that with my fan?
Yeah, don't do it with the metal fan.
Oh, no.
But this one I can stop. So you can see that it's spinning right now. Just, you're looking right through those fast fan blades. I'll put this up on slow-mo. This is just the slow-mo on my camera like normal.
Whoa, it looks like the blades are standing still.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
I do have one more app just to get it even more precise. I did download a special app that just makes it look that much cooler.
And with this one, you can adjust the shutter speed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at those doing those little bloop, 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 over the top.
It almost looks like you're watching it in reverse because of the of the way that it's going. It looks just wonky.
Yeah.
And this is something you can try with your own phone. So have something which is spinning, which is doing some sort of repetitive motion, where you can adjust the speed a little bit. And if you get the speed of the camera shutter exactly matched to the speed of the thing that is rotating or moving, you get these awesome, oh my gosh, look at that. Sure, you got it. And the blades are kind of distorted, and that's because of how the shutter works on the camera. You get this thing called a rolling shutter.
Could you do this with those like spinning holiday projections on the houses?
Ooh,
Maybe could you get them to stop?
I think so. I think people have to drive around the neighborhoods, and if you see spinning kind of like holiday things. And there's more stuff we're going to do with holiday things, as we'll talk about in a little bit. Oh, this is awesome. Sherry, thank you.
I know, I really could watch that all day. You're going to have to tell me when to stop, man.
And now we're over to Ty, and Ty has got a super awesome thing, and all of the teachers who signed up with us have one of these in their kit. Ty, what do you got over there?
I have a clock fan. So
Wait, is it a fan or a clock?
It's both, Brian.
Oh my gosh,
Or neither.
crazy.
Or neither. So I turn it on, and you see the image that starts to appear is a clock.
Oh, and I can see the whole clock face, but the whole clock face doesn't ever exist because those are little fan blades. If you put your fingers in the fan blades, that's a little fan blade, and you let it go. There it goes, and it paints out the clock. It's painting out an image on your retina. And so teachers, you've got one of those. If you want to take a moment and fire up your clock fan and amaze your class with this, and you can even set the time on this if you want. And what is it saying? It's like 2:30, time to go to the dentist, is what it's looking like to me. Awesome, awesome. And we'll give a moment if folks want to try that, and let's see if, I think Heather's got one of those. This was unscripted, but should we zoom over to Heather and see if she's got a clock fan running?
Yeah, and this is neat. We're checking this out in the
Looking at something
classroom,
there.
and something I noticed is we're seeing the rolling shutter thing from the Zoom.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, so Ms. Baldwin, if you point this right at the camera. Oh, okay. What do we see?
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. So the classes are teaching us things.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Baldwin's class. That is delightful. That is delightful. Now, we mentioned holiday lights earlier, and Sherry and Maud are going to show us something cool with holiday lights, a couple cool things. So we're over there, and Barrington looks like is all decorated for the holidays.
Festive, isn't he? He looks great. His next badge, he's earned multiple badges this semester. But I think the next one will have to be best dressed.
I think
So
that
good.
works.
Absolutely.
So we've strung Barrington in 2 strands of lights. These are little LED lights that, as you can see on Patrick's camera, just look constantly on. Again, because of our persistence of vision and our eyes can't detect that quick of motion. But LED lights like this actually blink on and off 60 times every second. But that image again gets stuck on our retina, and so we just see them as constantly on. But again, our cameras don't have persistence of vision. I've just got my camera up here on the slow-mo setting again. I'm gonna look at Barrington.
And let's see. There's Barrington all nicely lit up, and it looks like the lights are on all the time.
Half of him is not lit right now. This half is. Oh, it's dimming out though. And look, the other side is coming on.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
That's so
Oh my gosh, look at that.
He's kind of like half fading in and out there.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, the lights are not going off to my eye, but on the camera they are. Oh, what?
It's amazing.
He did a switcheroo on
again,
us.
you just got to get in the car, go drive around, look at all the holiday lights.
And this is
through
on
the
slow-mo, right?
Yeah, through the slow-mo
awesome.
on your camera, and they just.
So let's just see it without the phone, and we can see Barrington all together. And the lights just look like they're on.
He's on.
The lights are on all the
of them
time.
is on all the time. Yeah, with our eyes.
But then we look at it with the camera. It's like, whoa. On one side,
Fading.
off on the other, and then it's switching. Whoa, switching sides. Switching sides. And so the lights are actually turning on and off 60 times per second. Oh my gosh. Now the teachers have a set of holiday lights. Teachers that we sent kits to. And so time to pull out your holiday lights. And then Maude is going to show us something we're going to do with this. I'm going to bring the lights back up over to Maude.
Good job, Barrington.
Barrington is the real star.
And Maude looks like she's got an eyeball on an elastic cord, which I don't even want to ask.
I do. So actually, your eyes are kind of suspended in your orbital sockets by many things, one of which are these really stretchy ligaments. So my eyeball here only has one, but I promise you have them all around, so it's not just an eyeball hanging on a string for you in your head. But what happens is that your eyeballs, when you're like jumping up and down and being hooligans and such, your eyeballs are bouncing in your head, and these ligaments, like everything else in the world, have a certain frequency that they like to oscillate at. And
So you're saying my eyeballs are just jiggling around in my head?
well, it's a little bit more secure than that. But you know, this is little shop of physics. We're
I
taking
think your eyeballs are
some
jiggling around inside your head. and this makes an interesting optical effect, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go back to the holiday lights. So if we all want to look at either Barrington, or if you're a teacher that got holiday lights in your kits and stuff, if we all want to look at Barrington, and if we shake our heads, our eyeballs will shake. So if we want to look at Barrington or our holiday lights and pretend like your sibling maybe made you really mad and you want to stick your tongue out and blow like a raspberry at them, so just like.
And maybe Sherry leans in front of the screen and gives, because she's leaning in front of Barrington. And there we go. And turn towards the camera so we can see what you're doing. That's it.
Oh, those lights are dancing like wild.
The lights look like they're moving. But the lights aren't moving.
around.
What's moving is my eyeballs. That is awesome. Let's go over to Heather in Mrs. Baldwin's class and see, are they raspberrying? Oh,
I think they're raspberry.
oh yeah.
So we're gonna do it one more time. I hear lots of good raspberries out there, so everybody you kind of stick
I
out your
think third grade
tongue.
is probably peak
With
raspberry.
your mask
That's when
on
you
and
blow the
go-
most raspberries in your life. You're gonna be good at it.
And I see some kids are shaking their heads too.
Oh yeah,
Does that make it do something cool? It does.
yeah.
That is
does.
part of
Jiggle your eyeballs in different ways.
Yeah, that is another part of your eye that is really cool, is that you have some stabilization coming from your from your eyes, and so if you shake something that you're reading, you can't read it. But if you shake your head, then you can still read anything you want, or you can the lights shake.
Let's come back to the
check out other clocks.
back to the studio. I think so. I think that as folks are going around looking at holiday lights, give them a raspberry, and it's not personal. Like you look at someone's like display, and you go,
You're not insulting them.
It's not insulting it. It's nothing personal. You're just
science.
It's for science. You're making
Now
your
you've got like
eyeballs dance.
4 things you can do with the holiday lights in the neighborhood.
Slow-mo cameras, raspberries.
And now it's time for everybody to bring out your special glasses. And you're looking at these and you're saying, like, these do not look super special, Brian. It's just one dark lens and one light lens. It turns out it takes time for your eye to form an image on the retina. It takes a certain amount of time. And I've got one dark lens and one light lens. The light coming through the dark, there's going to be less coming through here. And so it's going to take the eye behind that dark lens a little bit more time to form an image than the other one. And so your 2 eyes are going to make images that appear at different times. And as a consequence, you get this 3D illusion. And so we're going to project some things on the screen. So everybody, Little Shop of Physics Live is going 3D. Get your 3D glasses. And we're over to Ty, who's got a little pendulum thing going on, a bright yellow ball. And then the swingy orange one.
All right, so I'm just going to move this back and forth like the pendulum does. And you all are going to tell me what you see.
Well, that's like going in a circle.
Yeah.
That is going in a
sure?
circle. Yeah, I would swear it's going in a circle.
Make sure you check it out with and without the glasses on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. With and without the glasses, totally different experience.
Yeah.
And I think if you switch which eye is dark
Oh,
and light,
what,
it goes
what?
in the opposite
Switch it the other way?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, it goes the other direction.
Clockwise and
Oh
counterclockwise.
my gosh. And this is how the first 3D movies were made. Here it is, our 3D movie. So if this was like 1900, man, people would be paying money for this.
Give me a dime, you can watch this go.
Yeah. The plot twist is you switch your glasses around. Did
That's
not
it.
see that coming.
I did not see that coming. That is awesome. That is awesome. And wait a minute, we've got more.
More. Yeah, you can do
I think
this.
Sherry has got something that we'll do. We don't have to have just a pendulum.
Yeah.
This is like the Pulfric Boingy, I think, right? That's what it is in my script.
So kind of same thing, but these are elasticy. So I'm just going to go back and forth like this.
Oh my gosh, it's going. Oh, that is totally going in a circle.
Absolutely.
That is totally going in a circle. And wait a minute. And the plot twist is I switched the lenses so the dark one's over the other. Whoa! It's going in the other direction. And teachers who are participating, you can see this on the screen, which is kind of awesome. But it's even better if you just take something and make that go. And I think Heather had some things that she was taking to the class. And let's just zip back to Mrs. Baldwin's class for just a second and see if Heather's got. Do you have a Pulfric thing? Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Hang on a second.
Ask that again, Brian. I'm sorry. We were super excited about seeing circles.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So you have a little Pulfric thing. You have a pendulum, don't you?
We do. I did bring a pendulum with me, which is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one here. Whoa. And I'm going to set this on here. Whoa. Help her, Charlie. And let's see if we can get it so that actually maybe it'll be better on the table. Oh, we're going to have like a little mysterious thing behind it. And I'm going to go ahead.
It's going to circle. Whoa. Circle. Whoa. Circle.
And you folks can see how excited everybody is about that ball going in a circle. So it's good on the screen, even better in person. Awesome. And now we're going to do, Sherry is going to do a little quick demonstration. We're going to demonstrate a concept called resonance. And things have certain frequencies they like to vibrate at. Over to Sherry.
Yeah, so kids, go home and tell your tell your parents the word resonance and say you need spaghetti and marshmallows for science. Okay?
No questions.
So this is a cheap one. You can really just do it over and over again with a whole package of spaghetti. You'll be entertained for days. So I'm going to start with 3 pieces of spaghetti, breaking those to different lengths, and then just putting a marshmallow at the end of each one. So you can see, just like a cooking show, I had it already prepared. There it is. So speaking of time, the amount of time it takes for like a pendulum to swing back and forth is time dependent. But things have a frequency they like to vibrate at. And so with these spaghetti noodles here, you can see that if I shake my hand slowly,
Oh, the big one is going.
the big one likes to vibrate at that frequency. But if I shake my hand a little bit,
Whoa, now the little one's going, and the big one is not doing anything.
And let's see if I can find an in-between speed. I'm not a very coordinated person. So this
You're
is
just all
something
about the extremes, Sherry. You're all about the extremes.
find a nice middle.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
There you
Found the
go.
third way.
So there's a nice medium speed.
And that is a super, super simple demonstration.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So
That is very cool.
And things have those frequencies that they like to vibrate at. And if you have things which are vibrating at the same frequency, we can get this interesting synchronization. So right here I got 4 metronomes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them all in motion. You can see they're on a board, and the board is free to roll on a couple of pop cans. So I'm just going to go ahead and set these all in motion. Now what will happen is nothing. Actually, let's do this again. Let's do this again. What is going to happen is I'm going to quickly set them in motion. And now you can see the thing is rolling back and forth.
Nice.
And 3 of them are in time, but there's a 4th one. But if we give it a little bit of time, what's going to happen is they will all eventually sync up. You little rascal here. Oh, it's getting
yeah,
there.
you can hear it. You can hear it going.
Oh.
That one has just got to be different. Teachers, you have that student in your class. I know you do. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. And now everybody is, oh, yay.
Yeah. Look at them.
And they just all like the same frequency, and so they all sync up. Now, Sherry made a brain out of Jell-O, I understand. Is that what we got going on over
Is that
here?
a normal Jell-O mold to make? But that's the shape we had. Yeah, going back to the theme, which was looking at things in slow-mo this week. You can do this. It's holiday season. People bring Jell-O salads to,
Yeah,
And,
well,
and rather than
if you're
eating
super
them,
lucky.
here's a better thing to do with it.
Before you eat it, please do us a favor. And we just found this back massager, and we're going to put the Jell-O brain on here and see what we can see. And actually, to make it even that much cooler, I'm going to plug it into this so that I can really get just the right speed on that massager that I want. So here we go.
Do you want me on the red or
Jell-O
the green?
brain. I'm sorry that we might and just have this all over us by the time this is over.
That's all right with me. Some red Jell-O brain. That's a perfect snack.
Yeah.
I didn't have
Thank you.
breakfast
Turn it
today.
this way
let's
so that
see.
Patrick can see
Put
what
it
I'm
up
doing.
there. And oh, here you go.
Oh boy!
And
Wow.
if you match just the frequency the brain likes to vibrate at, this is your brain on Little Shop of Physics right here.
Yeah.
This is why helmets are
So
important.
Absolutely.
your eyes jiggle a lot in your head. It's your brain jiggling a lot.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. And if we get it exactly the right frequency, I bet it starts to there it is starting to split apart.
No.
Your brain,
Uh-oh.
right and left brain
Yeah.
connected there.
All right. And then we're going to come back over to Ty here, who's got one more demonstration for us. And this is a little thing we call swing time. So it's a whole bunch of pendulums, and Ty's going to show those. And they all have different lengths. And then if Ty turns it around so that we can look at it from the end, they all have different lengths, but she's tuned them so so that they do something awesome. And look at them. Oh, they're all out of phase. Oh my gosh, and now they're doing kind of look like they're trying to sync up again.
Oh, cool. Doing kind of a snaky move.
Get kind of a snake, got a snaky kind of wave thing going on. And then eventually,
There we go.
all back together again. Thank you, Ty. And that took like hours to
No, it
tune that.
did.
Looks simple, but it took a long time. So that was our Little Shop of Physics live time show. I want to say thanks to Maude and Sherry and Ty. Thanks to Adam and Patrick behind the scene. Thanks for Heather for being out of Mrs. Baldwin's class. Shout out for Mrs. Baldwin's class. And for all the teachers who took part. This is our last episode for 2021 or whatever it is, but we will see you again in the new
Whichever
year.
year it
And
is
we're going
now.
to close over to Mrs. Baldwin's class. We got a closing demonstration. When you have an oscillation that is free to travel, it makes the wave. Thank you very much, Mrs. Baldwin's class. Thank you to everybody. We'll see you in 2022.